Hey, you guys. I had a terrible day at work today. I mean, it was just awful. Don't even get me started on it. I'm not even gonna bore you with the details, but I just had a very horrible, shitty day. So, that's that. On a brighter note, I'm vlogging again. Hey, when I started doing these vlogs, I thought I'd do a more or less consistent thing with these vlogs, once every week or once every 2 weeks. But eventually I just decided to do one whenever I feel like it, whenever there's stuff to talk about. So, stuff to talk about. Well, I washed the house, finally. You can see this nice little clean floor. It's been dreadfully dirty for months now, I think. Oh, and by the way, speaking of floors, and down there, I don't know if I'm pointing this camera right, but I'm wearing the Harry Potter sets from the Loot Crate thing. And it's nice. They're actually kind of small, as I predicted, because my feet are just huge. But they're nice, they're comfortable. Almost tripped trying to get my shoes back on. Also, on a positive note, let me just sit down. My channel's really coming along just fine. It's finally starting to take a nice shape. I have uploaded a video less than a week ago. You've probably seen it by now. It's the reaction to the deleted Justice League scene, with the Superman in his black suit. Now, I uploaded it on February 10th, so 4 days ago. And just look. Hold on. 137 views already. Which is freaking insane, right? It's the fastest views count on every video I ever had. I mean, this video alone literally had more views than any other video I've ever uploaded. And, well, since I've restarted this channel. If you look at it further, I actually have 4 likes on this video, which is more likes than I ever had on any other video I've ever uploaded. Actually, I think it's more likes than any other video I've ever uploaded, period. Oh, no. Yeah. However, that being said, somebody, for some reason, gave me a dislike on the reaction to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. Why would you want to give that a dislike? I mean, come on, man. I just did a trailer reaction. What's not to like? Did I offended you by focusing on the Ninja Turtles? I mean, what did I do wrong? Some random guy in the Netherlands? Shame on you. Anyway, sorry you had to see that. So, oops. Anyway, let's see if this, yeah. So, the Black Panther video. I'm starting to think there's a curse surrounding Black Panther for some reason. Well, let me just get you up to speed. I have shot most of the Black Panther video, the one I'm doing about the character, not the movie, because I already did the movie, and, well, if you've seen my vlogs, you know the problems I've had with that video. I'm amazed I actually managed to put it out, and even after I actually uploaded it to the channel, it had an annoying banner on it that showed the whole world how big of an idiot I am, that I actually used the trial version of something. but I'm actually pretty proud of that video, and if you don't like it, that's your problem. So, I'm gonna just switch hands now. That being said, I have started working on the other video. By the way, have you ever seen my pins? Yeah, it's all the loot crate pins. This vlog's just all over the place today. That's the new one from the most recent one, the Westworld pin. Anyway, I have started working on the Black Panther video. I have shot most of it on Monday, I think. The thing is, though, let me just check. Yeah, it was Monday. Now, the thing is, I started my work cycle on Tuesday, which means I had to wake up really early in the morning, about 6 a.m. Here's the thing, though. I sat down, started filming, shooting a lot of footage for the Black Panther video. I finally found out how big of an idiot I am in front of the camera. Sorry it took me so long to realize that, but I'm a real mess when it comes to on-screen conversations. Keep losing my focus and tripping over my own words. I'm horrible. Let's just put it that way. So, I decided to do a different technique. I actually started working with the script. And the way I work with the script now is I just write what I want to say on a Word document, about a paragraph long. I try to stay focused on just one topic. I press record on the camera. Say everything in that paragraph with as little mistakes as possible. Stop the recording. Just erase everything I wrote in that Word document. Then I start a new paragraph. It's a bit time consuming, but it's working. It's a lot better than before, let me tell you that. Before I started using that little system, I kid you not, I literally just press record and stop recording. Okay, that was terrible. Let me just try again. Okay, record. Stop recording. Okay, just focus. Think about what you're going to say. Yes. I'm going over the script in my head. I know what I want to say. Okay, I know. I'm going to talk about this. Okay. Record. So, it basically became impossible for me to film a video that way. So, I started working with the script. Now I've been working with that system. Writing down what I want to say. Reading it. Erase. Start again. Unfortunately, though, it does, and you're gonna have to forgive me for that, but it does kind of sound like I'm actually reading it as opposed to just naturally explaining it. But I mean, it's the best system I've got at the moment. We'll see. However, after a while of just doing that routine, I got through most of the footage for the video. But then I just looked at the clock and it was 3 a.m. And as I mentioned previously, I had to wake up at 6 a.m. to go to work. And as I mentioned several videos ago, my work day is 12 hours long, possibly even more. So I kind of sleepwalked through through the next day. And here's the funny thing. That's why I think there's a curse on this whole Black Panther thing. I started working on the video during my lunch breaks at work. It's been a while. I'm just editing the video, cutting the stuff I didn't want people to see, the moments that I was talking like an idiot, and obviously because I was pressing the recording, then just going to the Word document where I wrote what I wanted to say. There was this brief moment of just silence, so I actually had to cut that as well. And it was looking kind of well. Really took some nice shape. Saved the document. Came back home. No wait. Then this morning I wanted to work on it again. It was gone. Everything I worked on. I still have the footage, by the way. The footage was safe. It's still there. I'm just gonna have to re-edit basically everything. So that kind of sucks. And if you remember, it happened on the first Black Panther video. But what are you gonna do? That's what happens when you make these long videos with multiple cuts that you just edit together the way you want them to, as opposed to just straight up filming something and just uploading it the way it is, like the Loot Crate video or these vlogs or some of the trailer reactions and stuff. So I am going to work on that Black Panther thing. Unfortunately, though, I'm afraid that at this rate, it's gonna arrive on the channel after the movie has been released. But I mean, I did my best. I'm really sorry if I disappointed some of you guys, but I am trying, guys. It's not like I know this channel is a bit of a hobby, but I'm not just treating it as just some afterthought. I really am putting my heart and soul into this. By the way, happy Valentine's Day, or at least in Israel it's Valentine's Day. And there's another cause to celebrate, because as of this morning, we just crossed 20 subscribers. Well, we didn't actually cross it, we reached it. 20 subscribers. That was a nice surprise to open up my tablet this morning and found out that I actually had 20 subscribers. So, in honor of Valentine's Day, thank you, Mr. Larry Legendary, my 20th subscriber. I love you. Actually, we did had 20 subscribers before. It's just someone left for some reason, so we went back to 19 for a few days until this guy came along. So if you're watching this, Larry Legendary, thank you. You are awesome. I've watched some of your videos. Creative? I don't know. But thank you. Seriously, this is coming from the heart. This means a lot. When I started this channel, I didn't even think I'd have 4 subscribers. Obviously, telling all of my friends at work that I'm actually making a YouTube channel kind of helped. Most of my subscribers are friends from work, but I have noticed some people who are not, which is even better. So, if you're watching this video, thank you. You're the reason I actually still do these things and stay up till the very ridiculous hours of the night to edit these videos. Now, speaking of which, I have decided to make a few changes to my channel, and I will be adding several new shows to my busy schedule. Now, when I started this channel, one of my goals was to keep the people watching me updated with some news, some news in the movie industry, news in comic book movies, Star Wars movies, TV shows, perhaps. It's just that there's so much stuff that happened since then that I was just overwhelmed. Like, seriously. I mean, you guys remember I did a reaction to well, not much of a reaction, a discussion about the Captain Marvel leaked photo. I did my very noticeable discussion about the Black Panther, the anti-Black Panther movement on Facebook. I was planning to just keep doing individual videos, just like those ones, but there was just so much stuff I couldn't keep up. I mean, it was crazy. Remember I mentioned I'm keeping a list now? Well, here's the list right now. I'm just gonna read you some of the stuff that's on this list. I mean, obviously, I'm still working on the Black Panther stuff. I still haven't fully did the video I wanted to do about the Han Solo movie. I mentioned weeks ago that I'm going to talk about the Superman prequel series Metropolis, and still didn't do a single video about that one. There's some news about Cowboy Ninja Viking, Men in Black, Lobo, the Joker movie. Some of you guys probably didn't even know about that. There's some news about the Shazam movie coming up. There's some news about Star Wars, which are very exciting. There are a lot of stuff. And there's stuff that aren't even on the list, like Stranger Things and Five Nights at Freddy's. There's so much stuff to talk about that I can't quite possibly keep up with making individual videos about every single one of them. So, what I decided is to just make specific shows, web shows, that are completely 100% dedicated to those specific topics. And I decided to do several kinds of them and spread them across the week to and just take all the news and condense it into one major video. I actually came up with names for some of them, and I'm actually working on logos at this point. Well, not at the moment, but I'm calculating what they look like in my head. Now, the first show I wanted to talk about is called Super Week, and it's a show where I'm gonna try to do it weekly. I'm not making any guarantees. Again, yeah, sorry about that. The video just got cut off. Apparently, I've been talking for way too long, and I didn't even notice the time. And my tablet has a very limited space for videos, apparently. So, as I mentioned, Super Week. That's a show where I'm going to be discussing everything that happened over the week, or possibly even more, depending on when I'm going to make these shows. And it's everything that is even remotely considered a comic book / superhero type movies, show, game, whatever. Let's see. We'll see about that. The other thing I wanted to talk about, the other show I'm working on, is called Star News. It's basically everything sci-fi. Mostly Star Wars, Star Trek, Okay, let me try one more time. So, Star News. Everything sci-fi. Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate, Stardust, Star everything. Stranger Things, perhaps. Probably, I don't know. I'm also working on a fantasy one. I don't have a title for that one just yet, but keep your eyes peeled for that. And I'm actually, this is kind of funny, I'm actually working on a Disney one. Or, well, an animated one, because I love animated stuff, sue me. And Disney is my favorite movie studio of all time. And actually, I don't know if I've ever shared this one with any of you, but my favorite movie of all time is The Lion King. Who would have thought? Me, the Star Wars superhero guy, fan of The Lion King. So, this one I do have a name for it. I'm going to call it A Day at Disneyland. I hope this sticks. Sorry, the voice is outside. It's going to be anything animated movies, animated shows. Finally, I have not forgot about my promise from last vlog.
Yes, I am officially giving up on the tablet thing. I have no idea what the problem is with that stupid thing, so I'm just gonna keep recording through this for the foreseeable future. Anyway, as I mentioned, my final show that I wanted to mention is a promise I made in last week's vlog, whatever, about nostalgia reviews. I did promise I'll make them, and I just got so caught up in the Black Panther video and as I mentioned, the terrible day I had at work and the incredibly tired day I had yesterday. So I haven't had time to work on those just yet. But I will, as well as my all the other shows I promised. Not sure when I'll start uploading them, but or even shooting them, but it's gonna be real soon. Okay, two more things to talk about, and then you can just click another dislike for how long this video is, and hate me for the rest of forever. Last night, after I came back home, I was a little bummed out that I didn't get to finish the Black Panther video, so I did a few more trailer reactions. Hopefully I'm not too tired to just work on them for now for a few minutes. I'm gonna just, all I need to do is really just add the clip of the trailers to the actual video, just upload them. So I'll upload them now just to keep the videos in this channel flowing. Finally, and this is where I have to really make a sincere apology to all of you guys, but the Black Panther video, I tried doing something new by sitting very close to the camera, so you guys didn't have to see me in my full glory. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's a problem with the camera. I don't know if it's because I was sitting too close, but the sound is just way off. I mean, seriously, there's certain parts where you just can't hear what I'm saying, and certain other parts where the sound just blows it completely out of proportions. So that's that. I am promising I'm going to fix this little problem. I ordered a microphone to perhaps work better with the camera. So the camera is only just going to record the video while the microphone is going to record the audio. So there's going to be better audio quality. I don't know when it's going to come. Sorry, I'm really sorry, videos. You really have to excuse me. I'm really sorry I have to keep working on these videos at midnight after I've been brutalized all day, but just bear with me for another minute. I don't know when the microphone is going to come. Hopefully it's going to arrive in the next 2 weeks, but I'm not making any promises. So, I really gotta go to sleep right now, so thanks for sticking around. I'll see how about those trailer reactions, and then we'll see where we go from there. Good night.